Oh man, so Bitcoin is down 2% today. Phantom down about 1%. What's happened? Yesterday when I was recording my video, we were having a really strong day on Bitcoin. Bitcoin it wicked to as high as 43,000, but now today we're sitting at 39,650 at time recording. We're below $40,000. Phantom is back down to $1.10. And why is the market dipping back down again? We're going to cover all of that off. I'm going to share with you what I'm seeing in the charts. I'm here in the XL London, here for an exhibition over the next few days, but I've got to still make you guys these updates. So I'm parked up here on my iPad to give you guys an update so you know exactly what is going on in the charts in the right moment. So as you can see here, yesterday having a really strong day on Bitcoin. We ran as high as 33,000, but then you can see we closed the day really in the red, and we actually closed yesterday at 40,480, just holding at about 40,000, which wasn't too bad. Now what happened and why have we continued to fall today? Well, we need to head over to the wider market, and the first thing that happened yesterday was that Jerome Powell came out. Remember, I warned about this from Sunday last week when we looked at the economic calendar. I said Thursday, Jerome Powell speaking, he's going to crash the market. So a lot of you guys in the Discord, in our member live streams, who are talking about placing trades and the market's going to rally, don't get caught up in that nonsense. We know how these markets work. We're experienced at this, and we're not going to get caught up. So Powell comes out and he says taming inflation is absolutely essential and a 50 basis point hike is possible for May. That was the ultimate summary of what he said. We covered that off on Twitter yesterday. We spoke about it yesterday. But the reality is, this is a nothing burger. There's nothing new that was announced that the market doesn't know. It's just traders playing around, being fearful, taking off risk, and the market's just being the markets, okay? Nothing to worry about. This is all stuff that the market knows. I've shown you day in, day out. 100% of the market is priced in 50 basis point hike. It's a nothing burger, right? So we know taming inflation is absolutely necessary. Don't you think we know that? Are we not on that journey? Do we not understand that? The market knows, and we priced in numerous 50 basis point hikes going through this year, and we know interest rates are quickly going to get to 2% and quickly higher than that down the line. And the markets are okay with it. Earnings are coming in pretty decently. Like I shared with you yesterday, the majority of earnings so far have been beating earnings. So this is good for the economy and it's good news. So therefore, why are the markets so panicked? And so when we come over to the markets, you can see here, and we head over to the US markets, you can see the S&P falls again, and you can 1% today, and this is now on track for the third losing week. So we're getting exactly that sell-off leading into the Fed meeting, and it's just markets are getting decimated, and it's all over stuff which is, arguably understood. The market understands what's going on, and therefore it's just overreacting. Now, the other interesting piece of news we had today, which on the bullish front for crypto, is fintech giant Stripe. Stripe are huge, by the way, guys. Jumps into crypto with a feature that lets Twitter users get paid in stablecoins. So basically what Stripe is a payment merchant. It allows businesses to collect money from customers, but also give money to customers in the case of, for example, Twitter, right? Who, if you have super followers or you want to do paid Twitter spaces, you can get paid. So what they're allowing companies to do is companies such as Twitter can now pay their users using USDC. So this is huge. It's a huge step for the company. It's $95 billion payment company, guys. So the fact that they're embracing crypto is only good. But if we head over to the Fear and Greed Index, we can see that Fear and Greed Index sits at 26. And this will probably fall even lower now that we're below 40,000 on crypto as the fear starts to come back in. But for us, we know this just continues to be another great buying opportunity. When you zoom out and you look at the charts, you can see these just continue to be great buying opportunity for us. And if we see lower price points coming back to test 37 here, 37.7, or even lower at about 37 flat, these continue to be buying opportunities for me. If we move on over to the Phantom chart, what I can show you in the Phantom chart is we're back at $1.10 range, right? And the question now arises, is this just a bearish continuation? And are we going to continue to move to the downside? Because the worrying thing is you've got this and you could easily continue to the downside here. But remember, when we zoom in, what we wanted to do was create a high. We couldn't quite create a high above 122. Remember when I was speaking about 122? So now this becomes worrying to the downside. So what I want to do is if I show you the 4-hourly chart, you'll be able to see this a little bit more clearly. And if I just bring this into the middle, there we go. Now you'll see the key level. And the key level is we need to hold above this low. This low was the 106. If you remember beforehand, when I was buying back here, this was 103, 104 range, okay? This is a higher low here at 105, 106 range. So we've got to hold above that. We want to hold above 106, 105, because if we fall below there, then these levels come back to play at 103, 104. Either way, great times for me to be buying and nibbling on a project like Phantom if I wasn't happy with my allocation in these projects. These are great times to continue to add, right? These are the kind of crypto winters where nobody's interested, nobody's buying. Trust me, when the candles are green, it's going to be so easy to buy. Everybody's going to be doing it. Your Uber driver's going to be doing it. Everybody's going to do it. This is where you need to accumulate on your high conviction plays. If you haven't watched my video, which I posted yesterday, how to go from $1,000 to $1 million in crypto in just 3 clean 10x's, riskless, without FOMOing, without all that stuff, go watch that video, guys. I'm going to link it up, and it's going to be the end card of this video as well. Really important that you watch that from a psychological perspective, but also from a strategy about, hang on a second, we spend a lot of time in crypto. What are we doing? Well, what is our strategy? Am I just looking for these coins which are going to moon? Or have I got a strategy to go, okay, I'm going to go from 1,000 to 10,000. That's one 10x. I'm going to go from 10,000 to 100,000. That's my next 10x. What are these 3 plays? What are these 3 or 4 projects which I know inside out, which I have high conviction in, that I can understand the charts, I can follow it. I know that when it falls down to 96 cents on Phantom, I continue to buy because I have conviction. I believe in the project. I understand the fundamentals. I understand the technicals. I understand the tokenomics. What are those projects, and do I have the conviction to back those up? So make sure you go watch that video, guys. Really, really important video for you guys all to watch. Also, guys, the Phantom CMO interview. If you still haven't watched that, the interview with Simone Pomposi, I'm going to link that up as well. Make sure you go watch that. It's a huge, really insightful interview. We put the questions from you guys, the community, which you asked in the Discord server, to Simone Pomposi. So make sure you go check that out. He was really candid with his responses. He gave some really good insights on various different things. We spoke about Andre Cronje. We spoke about whether Phantom needs a rebrand. We spoke about what's going to happen once all the Phantom tokens are in circulation. Really important that you go and watch that video as well, guys. So here you go. Markets, another red day. Surprise, surprise, another close of a week in the red on equities and obviously here on crypto as well. But look, let's look at the bright side. We're still holding 40,000. We're still looking pretty strong. And these just provide you more time to accumulate, more time to go out there, get some more cash, and apply to crypto. Because once crypto goes to the moon, it's very hard to go back down. People wish they can go buy Bitcoin at 30,000 again, or 20,000. 20,000, imagine, right? So soon it's going to get to the point where you're not going to see another 30,000. You're not going to see another 40,000 Bitcoin. And then the floor is going to be 50. And then the floor is going to be 60. So while you can, build your conviction, go get some income, build out your portfolios, be patient. Don't worry about the markets playing games. That's what the markets have been doing since the start of time, and they'll continue to do that. They'll find any reason to panic. They'll find any reason to go risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. I know, I've been doing that for many years. So don't let that throw off your strategy. Have the strategy and follow that strategy. Don't let your emotions get involved. Do not panic sell, dollar cost average, hold, build out your portfolio. All those good habits, continue to do them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, here in the middle of nowhere in the Excel to bring you an update here on my iPad. As always, guys, I'm going to get this uploaded for you. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to smash up the like button and subscribe. Go watch that video, which I'm going to link up right now. Make sure you watch it, comment below, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.